Patrick, don't no pictures, please.
Oh, no pictures.
Not public. Peter the Roman is the last pope after Benedict. Okay, that's number one. Turkey is going to declare war to Greece for 3 days, maybe or 3 months. It's in the prophecy of Saint Cosmas the Italian, Άγιος Κοσμάς. Πάτε εκκλησία καθόλου εκεί πέρα? Πάτε καθόλου εκκλησία? Answer me.
We don't speak Greek.
Oh, jeez. You're not of Greek heritage anyway, it doesn't matter. It's good for you. Listen, there's a guy in the 18th century that saw all that. Of course, he saw many other things, but what I'm telling you is from the 12th and 13th century, before Constantinople fell. Okay. They saw how it would become Greek again, and I tell you again, Turkey is going to declare war on Greece, Russia is going to invade Turkey. In the first phase of the NATO war, Russia is going to fuck up all of NATO. It has the best weapons on planet Earth. Uncomparable to anything that NATO has. In the second phase of the war, because Japan is going to get into the war itself, they're going to go up to Siberia, whatever. Russia is going to use their Tesla weapons, electromagnetic weapons, vastly superior than the nuclear bombs. And it's going to, all major U.S. cities are going to be nuclear blasted. You must understand that.
Why?
Because America is going to be the enemy of Russia, all of NATO. London, Paris is going to go off chart, wiped out as well. In one major city in Germany, either Frankfurt or Berlin. It doesn't say which one. Okay, these things are going to happen. It's going to. I'm not trying to scare you, for God's sake, because we're here at Starbucks drinking coffee. I'm trying to warn you to save your asses, because I need people like Constantinople. I want little Pipina that can make me happy. You know what you know what I mean? So these things are going to happen. Have it in mind. What else? Possibly invasion of the U.S. and Iran. Possibly, I'm not sure about that. That's my opinion. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about China. That's going to happen afterwards. It's all in the books, though. You're going to find it in the books. It's not fantasy. It's written down in the books. So you got to find the books of the prophecies of the Orthodox saints. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I told you?
And when is this going to happen?
Not many years from now. Not many years. Less than a decade. You're probably going to go to college, I guess. You know what I mean? So tell your parents we met it. You're going to say this. We met a crazy guy at Starbucks. A wacko, you know. Anyway, we met this type of guy at Starbucks. He told us so and so before it happens. In case it happens, you'll be warned. Your friends are going to believe you. Before, we met, this is not your opinions, right? We met a crazy guy that told us so and so. What's going to happen after all? So, have that in mind. Okay, it's in the books. It's in the books. What I told you is just a fraction. You know what I mean? So I hope you survive. For those that live in LA.
You're from New York?
I was born there.
And you're here, you live here now, or you
For the moment, before I go back to Vegas and then maybe to Brazil. I'm not sure myself.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you understood the concept. This is the way we you understood what I told you. The only purpose is to save your lives. I'm not asking for any money from you. You know, what kind of money can you give me possibly? I'm joking. Anyway, this is the concept. Because I want as many of you to survive. I don't want you to become Kentucky Fried Chicken in LA. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's the concept, the logic of it. And don't believe any stupid assholes here. They don't know jack shit. You know what I'm saying? The locals. Only a guy that has traveled the world and read more than 5,000 books like me. You know what I mean? Also, they're prophecies of Nostradamus, but still we have not uncodified them yet. You know, there's not a book that has been pure. But Nostradamus was a magician, a wizard, if you would say, that took it from the saints. The saints have the true knowledge. It's in the books. Okay, Άγιος Κοσμάς ο Αιτωλός, about World War III. Γέροντας Παΐσιος in Άγιο Όρος. Any of you understand any little Greek? Ancient Greek is what you gotta learn, not the Neo-Greek. It's a primitive language. The only language that supersedes English, the best ancient Latin, Germanic, Hellenic dialect in the world is ancient Greek. Ancient Hellenic is the only language that can supersede English as a language. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Russians are going to fuck up the United States and NATO because that's in God's will. Because of all the abortions and all that shit and the gays and the homos that you got, you know. We got homos too here in Greece, unfortunately. But these are the one process is we're going to burn at Sidagma. You know, so I'm taking you like 10, 30 years from now. These are going to happen not in many years from now. Remember that. You're going to remember why. I don't want you to come all in Greece right now. What are we going to do with you? You understand what I'm saying? And it will take 70 years. It will take 70 years to rebuild Constantinople. It's going to be a lot of blood in Constantinople. Forget about Turkey. 1/3 of the Turks are going to die during the war. 1/3 of the Turks are going to be baptized Christians as they used to be Greek in heritage, and 1/3 are going to go back to Mongolia. That's another prophecy. There are many prophecies I cannot tell them in 5 minutes. You know, you got to read books, and don't read any stupid book. Read the real books. Now, how can you find out what's the real books? Just read a lot. You know that the United States has 128 cities underground. You have any idea that they got 120, and Russia has around 300. Russia has already 18 bases in the moon. Has anybody ever told you that? No. If you check the 1969 video, you know, with the flag in the moon, you'll see that the flag is waving. Does the moon have any air for the flag to wave? So read a lot, you know. It was a video taking. We have gone to the moon since the 1940s. The nuclear bombs were probably made by the German Nazis. The Project Manhattan. Almost all the things we're taught in the high schools are jack shit in the United States, as all around the world. Like the Vedic mathematics that they teach. They have discovered in the United States. It's wrong to multiply backwards, forwards. Backwards is the right way of multiplication. Vedic mathematics, you know, centuries ago. Also, you're not being taught the real history, but I cannot teach you all that in 5 minutes. I tell you that. I told you the most basic things so you can save your lives. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Okay, so now get lost, and I'll see you another time.
Bye.
Later.